Justin Bieber was recently seen out in Los Angeles, and it didn't take long for the internet to go into full chaos mode. It was his first public appearance since Selena Gomez's wedding to Benny Blanco over the weekend, and many fans were convinced that his face showed signs of sadness. The 31-year-old singer, who's been the center of online attention since photos from Selena's big day went viral, was spotted leaving the Voda massage spa looking noticeably down. With his hands shoved deep into his pockets and his head lowered, he avoided looking at the cameras completely. There were no smiles, no waves, just a quiet walk to his car as if he wanted to disappear from all the noise happening online. As always, people paid close attention to his outfit. Justin wore a white printed shirt under an open hoodie, loose jeans, and colorful sneakers, his usual relaxed style. But fans felt that his calm outfit didn't match his expression. One person on X, formerly Twitter, wrote, "His clothes say chill, but his face says heartbreak." Another joked, "He looks like he hasn't slept in days." The comments poured in, turning a simple paparazzi sighting into another viral moment. The next day, Hailey Bieber was seen out in West Hollywood having sushi with a friend. Unlike Justin, she seemed carefree, laughing, smiling, and looking perfectly at ease. While Justin appeared quiet and distant, Hailey gave off confident, relaxed energy. This sharp contrast caught fans' attention, and soon, social media was full of comparisons between the two. One viral TikTok said, "Selena got married, Justin hit the spa for emotional healing, and Hailey's out eating sushi like it's just another Tuesday." Still, not everyone believed that Justin looked heartbroken. Some fans defended him, saying it was just a normal photo of someone leaving a massage appointment. One user commented, "He's literally coming from a spa. Of course he looks tired, not sad." Another pointed out that people are too quick to connect anything Justin does to Selena, no matter the situation. Whether he was actually upset or simply caught in an unflattering photo, the sighting fueled another round of debates about his state of mind and his relationship with Hailey. Meanwhile, Hailey's appearance told a completely different story. She looked effortlessly stylish in a white crop top, blue jeans, and a black leather jacket, showing off her classic model off-duty vibe. Her slicked back hair and dark sunglasses gave her a cool, composed look. She didn't seem bothered by any of the online drama. Instead, she moved through her day like someone who's used to being watched, but doesn't let it affect her. All of this came right after Selena Gomez's highly publicized wedding to Benny Blanco in Santa Barbara, which became one of the biggest celebrity events of the year. The guest list was full of famous faces: Taylor Swift, Paris Hilton, and comedian Eric Andre, along with Selena's Only Murders in the Building co-stars, Steve Martin and Martin Short. The entire event felt like more than just a wedding. It was a cultural moment, celebrating not only Selena's love story, but also how far she's come personally and professionally. During the same time, Justin made headlines for a completely different reason. While Selena was saying "I do," he shared photos on Instagram from a basketball game he played in the day before. Normally, no one would think twice about that, but because of the timing, the internet started reading into every little detail. Fans flooded his comment section with messages like, "The love of your life just got married," and "You can tell he's not okay." Others went further, suggesting that Hailey's recent posts were her way of controlling how the public saw them during this emotional time. Between Justin's serious look at the spa, Hailey's relaxed outing, and Selena's glamorous wedding, the internet had all the ingredients for a viral conversation. People analyzed every photo, tweet, and video, trying to piece together what each person might be feeling. It's become a kind of never-ending cycle, where every move Justin makes, no matter how small, is tied back to his history with Selena and his current marriage to Hailey. The difference between how Justin and Hailey carried themselves in public added more fuel to the speculation. He seemed withdrawn, as though he was processing something heavy, while she looked calm and unaffected, like she had already moved on from the constant comparisons. That contrast led many to assume there was tension between them, even though there was no real evidence of it. The truth is, celebrity life doesn't allow for private moments anymore. A single photo can become the internet's next major topic of discussion. What makes this situation even more interesting is how each person's story connects in the public eye. Justin, who has often been vocal about struggling with fame and mental health, is now being analyzed for simply walking to his car. Hailey, who's faced endless comparisons to Selena since her marriage, can't post or appear in public without her actions being scrutinized. And Selena, despite moving on and finding happiness, continues to be linked to her ex's every move. It's like the world refuses to let the past stay in the past. In the end, the story isn't just about a spa visit, a sushi lunch, or a wedding. It's about how celebrity culture turns ordinary actions into drama. Every glance, every outfit, every caption becomes part of a larger conversation that fans and media won't stop dissecting. For Justin, even something as innocent as getting a massage becomes a headline about heartbreak. For Hailey, Enjoying a meal turns into a discussion about whether she's pretending to be fine. And for Selena, a celebration of love becomes a moment tied back to an old chapter that the internet can't seem to close. What's clear is that people are fascinated by these connections, by the emotional stories they imagine behind each image. It's not just curiosity. It's the way modern fandom works. Small moments become clues, and social media gives everyone a voice to share their interpretations. In this digital world, privacy hardly exists, especially for stars as famous as Justin and Hailey Bieber or Selena Gomez. At its core, this situation shows how fame amplifies everything. A normal day becomes a global discussion. A simple outing turns into a viral theory. Whether Justin was truly feeling sad or just caught off guard by photographers, the internet has already decided its version of the story. And that version, like always, spreads faster than the truth. For celebrities like Justin and Hailey, it's nearly impossible to live a normal life without every expression being turned into a headline. Even when they're doing ordinary things, like relaxing after a busy week, they're judged through the lens of their public past. In Justin's case, every step seems to carry the weight of his history with Selena and his life with Hailey. It's a reminder of how fame can blur the line between reality and perception, leaving fans to create their own stories from just a single snapshot. The latest round of public appearances from Justin, Hailey and Selena showed just how differently each of them handles being in the spotlight. Justin appeared thoughtful and distant, as if carrying some heavy emotions, while Hailey projected calm confidence, smiling and going about her day with ease. And in the middle of it all, Selena's wedding acted as the event that set everything in motion, reminding everyone just how closely their lives still seem to be linked in the public's eyes. Every new post, outing, or photo became part of a much bigger story that fans couldn't stop talking about. As Justin's photos started spreading online, his comment sections quickly turned into chaos. Fans flooded in, not to talk about his post itself, but to watch the drama unfold. One user wrote, "I came here just for the comments," while another joked, "Let me get some popcorn, these comments are about to be wild." What began as a regular Instagram upload became a full-blown gossip hub. People compared Justin's serious expression at the spa with Hailey's bright, carefree energy in West Hollywood. And soon the internet had built an entirely new story from a handful of pictures. The situation escalated even more when Justin shared another Instagram post that weekend. The background music playing in his story? His own song, "I Do." On the surface, it's a sweet love song dedicated to Hailey, but the timing made fans lose their minds. Posting a song called "I Do" on the same weekend your ex gets married? That didn't go unnoticed. One fan wrote, "Is it just me, or is this timing suspicious?" Another commented, "He really posted 'I do' right now? Wow." Many thought it was too much of a coincidence, while others believed it was his subtle way of reacting to Selena's wedding. Of course, not everyone jumped on that theory. Plenty of people defended Justin, reminding everyone that he's allowed to post whatever he wants. One person commented, "It's literally his Instagram. He can post his own music." Another said, "Leave the man alone." Not everything is about Selena. Some even pointed out that people should be focusing on celebrating Selena's marriage instead of dragging Justin into it. Still, the debate proved just how deep the fascination with Justin and Selena's history runs. No matter how much time passes, fans can't seem to stop connecting their names. Their story stretches back more than a decade. They first met in 2009, and by the next year, rumors of a relationship were everywhere. By 2011, they were walking red carpets together, appearing at award shows as pop music's favorite young couple. But behind the sweet public moments was a relationship filled with ups and downs. Breakups, makeups, secret reunions, and endless speculation. They officially split in 2012, got back together in 2014, and continued the on and off cycle until their final breakup in 2018. Just months later, Justin married Hailey, and the couple welcomed their first child last year, marking a completely new chapter in his life. Meanwhile, Selena found her own version of happiness. She had known Benny Blanco for years, but it wasn't until late 2023 that the two went public with their romance. By December, Benny had proposed, surprising even her most loyal fans. Their wedding turned out to be a stunning, star-studded affair. The rehearsal dinner took place at a breathtaking 1,800-acre estate in Galeta's Hope Ranch, with the Santa Ynez Mountains painting a dreamy backdrop. Selena shared soft, romantic pre-wedding photos with Benny, their smiles full of love and peace. The ceremony itself was held at the luxurious El Encanto Hotel, where guests witnessed a deeply emotional moment as Selena's grandfather walked her down the aisle. She looked radiant in an ivory Ralph Lauren gown that shimmered under the light, while Benny waited for her in a tailored black suit and bow tie. Later, Selena changed into a second dress, a lace gown with a delicate veil that seemed to float around her as she moved. Together, they looked like they had stepped straight out of a fairy tale. While Selena and Benny's wedding was full of love and celebration, Justin's weekend was filled with speculation. Fans couldn't resist reading meaning into every single thing he did. His posts, his music choices, even his expressions became points of analysis. In contrast, Selena and Benny's day was a true celebration of love, filled with emotion and joy. They shared glimpses of their vows, their wedding rings, and their first dance, allowing fans to feel like part of their happiness. According to sources, there wasn't a dry eye in the room during the ceremony, and the reception turned into a full-blown party. Taylor Swift reportedly gave a heartfelt toast, and Mark Ronson kept the crowd dancing late into the night. Selena looked absolutely glowing in several Ralph Lauren dresses throughout the evening, one of which featured a heart embroidered with the initials S+B. The celebration ended with a heart-shaped cake and a kiss on the dance floor, a moment fans described as pure magic. While Justin's quiet spa visit dominated gossip pages, Selena and Benny were busy living out their happily ever after. The contrast couldn't have been clearer. One couple beginning a new chapter of love, the other caught in endless online theories. This weekend became another example of how deeply social media influences celebrity stories. Every outfit, song, and smile was picked apart and debated endlessly. Justin's serious look became proof of sadness. Hailey's casual outings turned into a statement of confidence, and Selena's wedding became a symbol of moving on. Each moment fed into the cycle of public fascination, where private lives are turned into entertainment and fans act like detectives searching for hidden meanings. Still, amid all the online noise, Selena and Benny's wedding reminded everyone that sometimes life moves forward in the most beautiful way. Their day wasn't about drama or headlines. It was about love, growth, and finding peace after years of public pressure. The ceremony stood out as a reminder that happiness can exist even under the constant gaze of the internet. And though Justin's and Hailey's actions may continue to spark discussion, Selena and Benny's union became the emotional centerpiece that outshined all the gossip. In the end, the contrast between Justin's quiet, almost reflective weekend and Selena and Benny's grand, joy-filled celebration perfectly captured how intertwined their stories have become. No matter how much time has passed, fans continue to connect the dots between them, creating their own narratives from every photo or post. What was once a simple love story has now become a piece of pop culture history, a never-ending saga that mixes nostalgia, speculation, and admiration. Every new chapter adds another layer to that story, showing how the world views celebrity life as an open book. And as long as people keep watching, every moment, whether it's a wedding, a social media post, or a quiet walk to the car, will continue to feed the narrative. For better or worse, Justin, Hailey, Selena, and Benny are all part of a shared story that the internet just can't stop talking about.